niggas wake up to. While you're watching cartoons, dancing with a full moon.
So I'm becoming more social media heavy and utilizing more resources. I'm finding online, Psychology Today, Twitter, Facebook, to learn more about bipolar disorder. My daughter's bipolar, my husband's bipolar. I'm being tested for ADHDs. There are a lot of people in my family have bipolar disorder. You get the picture. Even for myself, in a way that my thought processes would not necessarily sync. I just thought it was my hiccup and just the way my brain worked. No, there's plenty of people with their own sets of hiccups or similar hiccups. And there's also been a good turn, I think, in talking about mental health awareness. I think COVID brought a lot of this on, but whatever the reason may be, I'm hoping to share some of the information, struggles, resources we went through so that any family going through this maybe has a heads up on what the journey could look like and what to expect. I will say that in learning about the United States mental health care system and the realities that most families face in terms of health care options, it's kind of stressful. It's been daunting and not at all what I expected in terms of availability, affordability, and affordability. I just want to reiterate that it is truly daunting to navigate this mental health care space, and that the government would do well to actually put its money where its mouth is. I'm talking you, Abbott, and fund what it is that they say they care about. But most importantly, what I really wish the government was open and aware and capable of doing is understanding that there are people who are struggling to hold on and to bounce back. And there are some people who wait for help and help does not come and they break. And that's far harder to come back from. If we say that we care about mental health care services, then access has really got to be a first step. For example, just wondering if resources were there, I reached out to a primary care office to find out, do primary care physicians have access to mental health professionals? Are there people within the building or the facility that they could recommend a family to if they were having a mental health care crisis? Apparently, that's called a self-referral, which is not something you want to be stuck trying to figuring out how to do if your loved one is suffering a mental health care crisis. And then also quality access in terms of matching the need with the provider instead of the client with the payment options available. I think it would behoove us all to live in a world where we were all as mentally healthy as possible. We talk a lot about our physical health and our physical well-being. I'm more concerned about what's going on here and whether or not the people in your life are supplementing you with support and with love and with an understanding of what the challenges may be. And just to be transparent, I'm struggling. It truly bothers me how much is placed upon women, caregivers, or families to navigate this space on their own, especially at times when they're most vulnerable. Unfortunately, as well, the first question you will hear hurled towards you during this most um, uncomfortable moment is, do you have health insurance? One of the things I found surprising, no matter what state my daughter or husband was in, was this one question: health insurance, where's the card? There seems to be no such thing where in any situation there isn't a discussion about health insurance and its availability. Some of the things that we've gone through, I really wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And right now, that's probably Donald Trump, because he threatens democracy and he is just the biggest, stupidest asshole there ever was. I think he's evil. He lives in 666 and doesn't have a problem with it. And that man is not a Christian. Please don't let him tell you otherwise. 2 Corinthians, you should have known that wasn't true. That doesn't mean I don't wish hurtful things on him. I do. I'm from Louisiana. I do not know voodoo, but for his sake, I'm willing to try.
Why can't you see me? Do I exist or am I just a ghost? Out of sight, out of mind. We're out of time. We're clearly